Coucou et bisous, welcome back to my channel. Hi everybody, this is Ibu with Ibu Divination. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. So I just felt like doing a tarot reading. It's been a while since I did my last one. I don't know why I feel the need to talk so softly. Here I am. Okay, I hope that doesn't bother anyone. Anyways, today's reading is just kind of whatever comes out, whatever I feel called to do for each of the signs. I'm going to try and keep it very short and sweet and to the point, which may mean I may pause the video so that I don't have to waste time with shuffling and things like that and get back to you guys with your messages. Nevertheless, let's get into it, okay? First and foremost, I welcome Spirit of our highest good, our higher selves, ancestral team, and angel guides of our highest self into this space, and bless this space and protect this space from all unwanted negative energies. May this space feel welcoming to those who are aligned with these messages. Remember that these messages are timeless, okay? So it could resonate now, it could resonate in the future, and it could resonate for your past. Additionally, just like time, remember that energy is fluid. So please be sure to use discernment. Do not force any messages to, work for you. If it's not for you, it's just not for you, okay? And that's okay. Maybe the next message might be. What else do I want to say? Yeah, welcome, okay? We'll get right into it. Yeah. So just overall, tapping into the collective energy. When I started talking, I felt like a lot of emphasis on my throat chakra. I'm drinking tea. I'm not sick, okay? But I feel like some of you may be sick, maybe have a strep throat. For others, maybe there's something that you really need to get off your chest, or something that you're struggling with saying or communicating with someone, possibly in a position of authority to you, possibly someone unknown. Some of you could suffer from stage fright or anxiety. I also got really, really hot, okay? As soon as I start talking to you guys. So you guys could be like warm-blooded. It could be hot where you are. I'm getting that some of you guys could have some like residual anger, which may be one of the reasons that you're struggling to express yourself. So let's get into the messages, shall we? Happy birthday, Aquarius. Who do I want to start with? I think I'm just going to start with Aries. I already shuffled these cards quite a bit, but let's just see what Spirit wants you to know. What is Aries' overall energy? What is Aries? This is for all Aries placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, if it's important, etc., etc. Okay, the Tower, it flipped over, but it didn't come out. Some of you guys are feeling a little shaken up. There could be a lot of chaos going on in your life. Look at all these cards that are flipping over but don't want to come out. Like I said, I want to try and make this as quick as possible. What is Aries' current energy, Spirit? Give me one card for Aries' current energy. You guys are experiencing some anxiety towards a situation. Like, I'm getting quite a bit of heart dropping. Well, you guys are pretty closed off. Are you guys letting people know? You guys could be not letting people know, what's going on in your life right now. Look at that, 4 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There's a feeling of insecurity and not wanting people to know some type of failure that's happening, or some type of chaos, that you're losing control of something, okay? That's what I'm getting for your overall energy. Spirit, what's coming towards Aries this week? What's coming towards Aries in work? Let's start there. What's coming towards Aries in work? Career, money. Okay, we'll take that one. What's coming towards Aries in love, romance, and relationships? Ooh, that one's supposed to be reversed. And what's coming towards Aries in regards to spiritual lessons. In regard to spiritual lessons coming towards Aries. Not taking that one. Spirit, please take the cards from my hands. The Sun. Okay, so when it comes to money and career, we got the World. When it comes to love and relationships, we got the Nine of Cups. And when it comes to spirituality, we got the Sun. So let's dive into this. I'm going to shuffle more and then come back. Okay, Aries, welcome back. So what was clarifying the World card was the Lovers when it comes to career and money. So overall, I feel as if for many of you, you are recognizing that there has been some kind of separation or distance in between the career that you have. There's some kind of distance in between the career that you have and the career that you want, and maybe how it relates to your own values. I feel as if overall things are looking pretty good and okay in your career with the Lovers here. I think you'll be having more of your ideas be recognized within the workplace. If you haven't been sharing your ideas, now is the time. But share it to people that you can trust, because I feel like you have a lot of very transformative ideas that you could offer your boss or your coworkers. But I think there's maybe a little bit of fear of rejection, that they might not see the ideas the same way, or they might not respect or care for the ideas and the way that you would want them to. With the World card here, and I'm also getting that there's a need to make some investments. I don't know much about the stock market, so I couldn't tell you that. There's also a need to save your money, okay? I think some of you might want something bigger, or something might have caught your attention that you realize that you have to save for in order to get to that next step. Let's see what else. For some of you, you might feel the need to be careful and tread lightly in the workplace. There could be quite a lot of conflict going on, and you feel the need to act as a mediator this week. So don't harbor all of that responsibility, but be level-headed when it comes to any kind of conflicts, especially conflicts in ideas, values, or I'm getting standards as well within the workplace. And once again, saving your money. Now, when it comes to love and relationships, we got the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Devil, and the Six of Pentacles, okay? And I don't think you guys realize, but the candle that I have started flickering. So with the Nine of Cups in reverse, okay, first of all, for those who are in a relationship, there is some kind of codependency that is going on, that is leaving one party feeling very, very drained, okay? Feeling like they're the ones who are giving so much to this other person, so much, I feel like, regardless of gender and all that stuff. The person who takes on this more feminine nature, and by feminine, what I mean is the person who is more passive, the person who is more slow moving, maybe in action. Maybe this person has lighter hair, thin eyebrows. They aren't very emotionally expressive, like they may tend to hold on to quite a bit. Whoever this person is, Aries, whether that's you or them, there's a lack of balance within this relationship. There's a lack of give and take, and I think you guys will be feeling it quite a bit. I think there's an emphasis on empty promises and, holding on and waiting for something to come out of this. Yeah. I'm seeing like berries might be important, ferns, where the fern grows. Is that a book? I don't know. That might be relevant to somebody, but yeah, there's just a lack of balance, a lack of give and take. Someone is just taking in this relationship. And honestly, I don't know if it's you or them, Aries, but if it's you, you could find yourself about to get like nasty, wanting to act out of character. Um, right? You feel like someone is maybe using you or playing with you or toying with you to see how much they can get from you. Okay, those are for people who are dealing with people. For those who are single, be careful of entertaining things just for the sake of entertainment. I know that this upcoming week, as in for me today is Saturday, so Saturday the 11th until Saturday the 18th. Be mindful of just entertaining things that do not serve you just to say that you have something, just to boast or share something. Just especially if you are single during Valentine's Day. For my singles, don't put yourself in any kind of sticky situation just to get some kind of temporary satisfaction or, yeah, temporary satisfaction. Okay, because it's not in your best interest. Some party is going to end up feeling used, whether it's you or them. Okay, if you're single, focus on yourself, and maybe don't be so obsessed about something shiny. Like there's an emphasis on like a crush, but they're not worth it. I don't mean to be that person. Like they can't give you much, and I feel like this came out in the last reading that I did, that they can't give you much with the Six of Pentacles. Last but not least, in regards to spirituality, Aries, you are having a breakthrough with the Sun and the Page of Cups. You are listening to the whispers of your intuition, which is aiding you in forging, knowing what to do, knowing which steps to take, and being confident in those steps. There's a lot of mental clarity that's coming to you. There's a lot of ingenuity, I also hear, that is coming to you as well. Right now, you guys are in this Nine of Swords energy, not really knowing what to expect or, where to go, very anxious. Spirit is asking you to step into this Queen of Swords energy. Queen of Swords, get on your boss shit. I don't know. That's how I understand Queen of Swords. But the Queen of Swords is someone who, she is very logical. She is very intelligent. She is very witty. Okay, she cuts through the bullshit. She sees through everything. She has a focus on the future as well. Maybe not as much as the King of Swords, who's very future focused, but she can see past what's directly in front of her. I think Spirit is asking you to see past what is directly in front of you. Okay, thank you so much, Aries. Now let's move into Taurus. Okay, Taurus. So in meditating on your energy, I feel like there could be quite a bit going on around you. Maybe you're in the process of getting something ready. The image that I got were the Teletubbies, okay? And right before, like, at the end of the program, when they're about to, like, clean up and they bring out the vacuum and they're just, like, running around like crazy. I haven't seen the Teletubbies in a very long time, right? But that is the energy that I'm getting for you. So I feel like you guys are trying to get a lot done in a short amount of time. I think this is something that you are maybe passionate about, something new, right? With the Teletubbies being aimed towards children, this is something new. It maybe has to do with your hobbies, but it's something that brings you joy, even though you are running around trying to get everything done. You could have a lot on your plate. Anything else, Spirit? Something about an anchor. You're about to drop an anchor on something. You're about to like stabilize something is what I'm hearing. Plant yourself somewhere. Interesting. Spirit, what can Taurus expect this week? Spirit guides, my highest good and Taurus's highest good. What can Taurus expect this week? Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles wanted to come out. Upright reversed. And this is in regards to money. That's in regards to money. In regards to love and career, what can love, romance, partnerships, what can Taurus expect? 8 of Cups kind of flipped over, but it didn't come out. What can Taurus expect in regards to love and relationships and partnerships, Spirit? Look at that. I'm going to take this. It's upright. Yeah. And in regards to spirituality, what can Taurus expect in regards to spirituality, Spirit? Oh my goodness. So we got the King of Cups in reverse, and I'm not going to take the Emperor, even though the Emperor wanted to come out. So I'm going to get some clarifying cards on these, and I'll be right back to you. Okay, Taurus? Okay, Taurus. So in regards to your finances and career, we got the Queen of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Swords and the Emperor stagnant. So I read this when it's sideways as stagnant. So it's either upright or reverse, but like stuck in the middle of those energies, teetering the line of both of the energies. So with the Queen of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Swords and the Emperor, you could have recently experienced some kind of financial setback. Okay, it could have come out of the blue. You weren't expecting it. It might have been like some kind of hidden expense. But what I'm seeing is that once you're able to, you're balancing the checkbook. That's what I hear. It's an attempt to balance the checkbook. Okay. You could have overspent on something, bought yourself something that you couldn't afford, but it's okay because you'll make it up, okay? It's all about that. Just in this next week, being more mindful about your savings and not spending ridiculously just to make yourself feel good or feel better about some kind of temporary dissatisfaction. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, because what I see is that if you find yourself emotionally spending, Taurus, it could lead to you setting yourself back even further. However, if you give yourself a strict budget for this next week, I mean, you won't even notice this financial setback in the weeks to come, okay? Additionally, in regards to your career, I feel like there is something or an idea that is very, very fruitful, but I feel like you need to keep it under wraps just a little bit longer, because if you expose it, you are at the risk of someone taking your idea, taking credit from you, and you losing your position, losing some sense of authority within your company. Losing respect is also what I'm hearing. Losing respect, okay? So you have a really good idea. It's an amazing idea. It could have to do with like outreach. Yeah. You might know this as you if you have short hair, or this person who might come and try and take your idea has like short hair. They always have like a sob story. They always talk about what they're going to do, but don't have anything to show for what they've done. Your idea could have to do with branching out, some kind of networking, talking to other groups of people. Okay, so moving forward, what's going on in your love life this week? We have the Temperance and we have King of Pentacles. So, Taurus. If you are dealing with someone or loosely involved with someone, someone within the situation is trying their best to, like, this is all about planning. So like trying their best to figure out when to come forward with some kind of, do I want to say confession or discussion? Right? But they're very like skittish. They're very skittish about it. Like one false move and they're like maybe either you or this person, if you pick up that your partner is like, maybe they do like one small thing and it's like out of the ordinary, or it throws you off, then like you're like, you know, cut it, abort mission. Like, this is not for us. We do not need to do this. Like, go, flee, right? In some ways that could translate to you guys looking for a reason to leave, but that's not really the energy that I'm getting. I feel it's more so trying to micromanage the situation so that you can better have a manage on your own emotions within this. I do see that someone is going to be getting spoiled this week. But I think you guys are working on, and this is kind of similar to what Aries was going through. I think you guys are working on, you may be dealing with an Aries with the Emperor coming out, giving people what they deserve, right? You guys might tend to like love really hard and like, I don't want to say you settle, but you could end up settling for things because they get comfortable. And so you're making sure that the person is worthy of your investment. For singles, my eye is really drawn to this Temperance here. I think you're letting options come and go. To be quite honest, I think you're focusing a lot on beautifying yourself with this bow here, dressing yourself up, making yourself feel pretty, showering yourself in the romance that you deserve. I don't know, someone uses Japanese cherry blossom fragrance perfume, okay? Or that could have been a perfume that you really, really liked growing up. Or a scent that makes you like imagine something. I'm also getting dragonfly tattoo. What else? For singles, let's see if we can get anything else. What else for singles, Spirit? Ten of Swords. Okay, that has to do with like wounds and thought processes. I think you guys are trying to move past this idea that of worthiness. I think you guys are taking time, being very patient, recognizing that's what's for you will come and you will not miss out on it. And while you're waiting for that relationship or that person to come in, you're really focused on yourself and self-healing. Be mindful of getting too many, outside ideas. But I really think you guys are really focused on self-fulfillment, what it takes to make you feel safe, happy, what happiness looks like to you, and creating that for yourself. Okay, and last but not least, the message that we have for you in regards to your spirituality, we have the King of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit is trying to tell you that everything happens for a reason, whether you accept it or not, okay? Whether you accept it or not, you have to go through these changes and processes. You have to feel this way. You have to hit the bottom so you have to be at rock bottom so you can know when you're at the top, and you have to be at the top so you can see, what it took for you to get there, so you can understand and recognize the climb and the processes so that you never go back to that one spot that you were at again. I feel like some of you could be very, with the King of Cups in reverse, it's typically someone who is very emotionally intelligent, someone who is tapped in and tuned in with their emotions. But I feel like you guys could be in this space where you're easily overwhelmed by things that may be going on within you that you cannot control, processes that you cannot control, not understanding why you feel certain ways about certain situations that have no impact on you, right? I feel like you guys could be coming off as very stoic, very cold, maybe even very to yourself, especially to a lover or an other party. Part of this feels like, especially when it comes to spirituality, I think you guys might feel like things aren't paying off in the way that you expected them to, and you're scared, really. I'm getting this message for you, Taurus, that you might feel like you and Spirit had like a contract, and Spirit is asking you to invest more to see the changes that you want. And you're feeling like, I've already invested this and I haven't gotten anything back, right? Like, I've already done all this and I still haven't gotten anything back. there's a need to open yourself up to the communication that Spirit is trying to get to you and give to you. But in order to do so, you must also tap into your emotional side and emotional well-being. Any other messages, Spirit? Someone here could have curly hair, very curly hair, a prominent nose. Anything else? Some signs that I'm getting with the Emperor and the Major Arcana. A Major Arcana, I just have Aries here. King of Cups, maybe Cancer. Earth sign, energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's what I'm picking up. Right now you're in this energy of the Justice card. And Justice has a lot to do with remaining balanced, seeing things from the best perspective, the best point of view, being very mindful. Impartial, maybe. Yeah, but I think even so, you're trying to do all these things, and I think this also has to do with your emotional well-being, as you're trying to control your emotions, so you're coming off as impartial and trying to appear very practical. And what you need to do is step into this essence of the Queen of Wands, which is someone who is very confident, someone who's very expressive, someone whose expressions do not sway and they're not dependent on how other people react to them, okay? It's tapping into your inner light, and by tapping into your inner light, by exploring your inner darkness, okay? So, thank you so much, Taurus. Let's move into Gemini. What's up, Gemini? What's up, twin? Twin Nim, evil twin. Hi, Gemini. So going into your reading, I saw a head-on collision between two trains, like they're approaching each other. Do you hear that? They're approaching each other very, very quickly. I also got the lighthouse. Now, the lighthouse I typically associate with the hermit mode, going into yourself, trying to gain enlightenment, focusing on yourself, rebuilding yourself, right? Exploring oneself, solitude. That is what I'm getting from the lighthouse. But the lighthouse also, it's a beacon of light. It calls in so that, ships that are lost at sea can find themselves back. I think you guys might be finding yourself back. I feel like there is an impending or an approaching conflict that you might be trying to escape, or there's some kind of derailment. That's what I'm getting. There's some kind of derailment that is incoming into your energy. Something could be throwing you off your path. Oh, goodness. Something is coming in this week that might be throwing you off your path. I was called to use the Shamanic Medicine Oracle deck, so that's what we're going to do. Spirit, what overall message do you have before we even get into this reading for Gemini? What do you want to tell Gemini? You guys are very, very much protected. That you don't even have to worry about. You are very protected. You're ignoring certain signs, though. Your spirit is trying to warn you. Heed this warning. But you guys aren't seeing it, right? You guys are shucking it up to coincidence. Well, baby, there's no such thing as a coincidence. You're getting very, very close to the ledge, and Spirit is trying their best to warn you. Spirit, give me a card. Advice for Gemini. They say that you're not going to take the advice until after you're sure that this message is for you. So let's make sure that this message is for you. Gemini, we're going to switch it up compared to the others. How will Gemini know that this is their message, Spirit? How will Gemini know that this is their message? Ooh, you guys are in an interesting energy. My heart is palpitating. There's a lot of adrenaline running through me right now. Things could be going very, very well for you right now, Gemini. With this Four of Wands, Nine of Cups, King of Swords. Four of Wands for me, it's like ultimate joy. You guys could have just entered into a new home. You could be fancifying your home, decorating your home in some kind of way. You might have just bought flowers or a vase to put in, new plants and things like that. things feel good and safe, and you might be in this very playful energy. With this Nine of Cups, I feel like you guys feel as if you have everything under control. Emotionally, you guys are stable. You're able to allot energy where energy needs to be allotted. You could be literally filling on yourself, because for some reason I'm seeing a vagina in this card. Okay, things could be very fruitful or fertile for you guys. I'm seeing a rose toy. I don't know, like you guys are just very inexplicably happy, right? With the King of Swords, you guys are feeling very intelligent. You feel like anything that comes your way, you're able to offer a solution. You're feeling like, I'm getting like the fairy godmother, like my wish is my command. Like maybe you could be in a very strong manifesting energy. Everything that you, things are aligning exactly how they're supposed to for you, Gemini. How else will Gemini know that this is for them? Something about a pig from Angry Birds. You guys could have that like stuffy or something like that. I don't know why I'm getting that. Okay. So let's get into your message, shall we? Okay, Gemini. So for work, we got the Eight of Pentacles. All right, clarified by the Eight of Swords. We then got the Hermit card. For your love life, clarified by the Two of Pentacles. Okay, and then for your spiritual, what you need to know spiritually this week, we got the Knight of Swords in reverse, clarified by the High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, your current energy right now is the King of Cups, Gemini. Gemini, you guys are very much tuned in, tapped into your emotional state. You guys are grooving with the ebbs and flow. If you're feeling low, you're allowing yourself to feel low. You're communicating that with other people. You're letting them know, like, hey, I'm not really in the best mood right now. You're trying to really mitigate. Is that the right word? Yeah, mitigate certain emotions into very productive activities. That's what I'm hearing. So when you guys could be going to the gym or something, when you feel an excess of emotions that you can't control, you're letting people know, for some reason I heard I'm scared. When you feel scared or overwhelmed, which leads me into work. Work this week is a very, very big deal or key theme for you guys. With this Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, I feel like you guys will be working yourself to the extent that you feel caged in, locked down, not having a lot of free time to invest in other endeavors or creative endeavors, because you're focused on this. There's a really, really big task that you have to accomplish, and you feel like you are the one who is responsible for these things being successive. So you guys could be in a position of authority, though I don't really feel like you guys are in a position of authority, but you might have taken on that place, if that makes sense. The reason that the Eight of Swords here, I clarified further, and I got the Hierophant, the King of Swords, and the Emperor in reverse. So already what this is telling me, y'all, is that once again, like I said, the Emperor being in reverse, I don't think you guys are in a leadership position or a managerial position, but you could be asked to step into that role this upcoming week. And that it could be a little bit terrifying for you. For some of you, you're going to be able to work it just as you need. But for the most part, with this Emperor being here and the Emperor being in reverse, it could be some kind of like disorder. You guys could be feeling that internally, even though you're able to manage the project or the situation outwardly. Internally, you're losing grip of other things. I feel like with this Hierophant here, you guys are getting a lot of responsibility put onto you suddenly, and you're expected to just soak it all in. And you guys are the King of Swords, okay? Well, Aquarius is the King of Swords, but with this King of Swords energy, you guys are very intelligent. I'm even talking fast. You guys are very quick-witted. You know the answers. You know how to make shit happen, period. Okay? So with that being said, for you, this could easily be a walk in the park, but just in regards to career, know that some hard work is coming. That's going to require your attention. There could be a boost in sales. If you're a small business owner, you could find yourself that you're having to stay inside and work and just work, and really like pump these things out to get it going in order for everything to be successful. But I do see things being successful. I think it's just going to be a little bit hard on you. I think it's going to be hard on your body, especially pay attention to your back, and I want to say your hips. So if you're able to do any kind of stretching or mobility exercises, please do. That'll also help you in mitigating some of that stress that's going to be stored and that tension that's going to be stored in your body. Oh, Gemini, the messages for y'all. Okay, moving on to love and relationships. So for those who are partnered or with someone, I think going back to the career message, I think you guys are going to be busy like multitasking a lot of things, which is going to cause either one or the other to go into hermit mode, okay? So someone could feel like their partner isn't really giving them much attention, maybe that their partner is juggling other things and responsibilities. That's one story. Another story that I'm getting is that if you're loosely involved with someone, you could feel like it's about time to get out of your shell and maybe entertain other options with this Hermit and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you were sitting and you maybe were waiting for someone to act or communicate with you that, you know, they want to move this forward, they want to do something, and they just haven't yet. So now you're taking the ball into your court and you're like, okay, well, I'm about to put myself back out there. I'm putting myself back on the social networks. Even if you have been going semi-steady but not exclusive with someone, putting yourself back on Tinder or Bumble or something like that, and just to see what else is out there, see if anything else captures your attention. I feel like something is thawing out for you in terms of you stepping back out there and getting back out there. Those are for people who are very, very loosely involved, okay? For those who are single, I feel as if you're single, you're going to remain single this week. There might be some people who are coming towards you, some who are more flighty than others, some who might show an emotional interest in you. Like we have this lighthouse here again, like once again what I was talking about the beacon of light. I think the interest that they show in you, I think, you know, it's because they're not, your role could be replaced with anyone, if that makes sense. Like whoever these people are that's coming towards you, they're not interested in you as much as what you have to offer them. Two of Pentacles here. I also feel like you're making a decision whether you want to continue looking for people or maybe focus on yourself for this week. And last but not least, regards to spirituality, we have the Knight of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Pentacles. So there could be a sense of delay in your intuition, maybe feeling like you're disconnected from source, disconnected from God, maybe feeling as if, I don't want to say that you're abandoned, but you're being forced to make a way or figure out things on your own, which could be a little bit overwhelming. I think it could also have you feeling a little bit maybe jaded. In addition, maybe you guys aren't praying as much. I think what Spirit is trying to tell you is that they're still there. They're there, whether you choose to acknowledge them or not, they're there, okay? They're listening and they're waiting and they're watching and they're seeing how you are growing. There is some kind of new opportunity that they are presenting to you, but they need to make sure that you can handle it. They need to make sure that you have the discernment, that you have the maturity, that you're able to navigate the responsibility that comes with it, and that you aren't just expecting, like you might be someone who is used to manifesting and getting things very quickly, and maybe your manifestations aren't coming as quick, and so now you're just like not being consistent with maybe your rituals or your prayers, right? And Spirit is, I don't want to say that Spirit is testing you, but Spirit is taking a step back to see how much effort you are willing to put in to get what you want, and to see if you are actually listening to them and following the lessons and guidance that they have given you in the past and want to continue to give you in the future. But yeah, I feel like with both of these cards, they're very much like looking after you and watching your progress. But that's the thing, they are watching your progress. okay? I think you just might have stepped into this, maybe stepped into the energy of maybe not being as grateful as you were in the past, maybe not being as cognizant of their influence on what's going on in your life. Yeah, so the energy that you will be adopting with this Four of Wands, I think you guys might find yourself staying at home a little bit more, finding joy in your home and trying to figure out how you can self-replenish within your home. I'm getting that someone might go out. I'm getting like dancing, like old-timey dance or like swing dancing or something like that. Having fun, I think, is the energy that you guys will be trying to take on. Just trying to find joy in the smaller moments and these more passive moments whenever you do get a break from work, okay? Yeah. And for those who are unemployed, back to the work thing. Sorry, I'm getting a message. There's a need for you to put yourself out there and not be so worried about the people that tell you no. No is new opportunity, right? It is a redirection, not a rejection. It's a rejection, but it's a redirection as well, okay? You don't want to be somewhere where someone told you no. So it's important to not get bogged down on the skills that you might not have yet, or the things that you might not be able to do yet. And having a self-defeatist attitude, that's not going to serve you in your job search, okay? Tap into the skills that you do have. You guys have many skills. You guys are very intelligent, and learn how to monetize that, okay? I'm not saying turn your hobbies into a job, but I'm saying that you guys have skills, so stop acting like you don't. Stop feeling sorry for yourself because you're not. Times are hard, please. That's not what I'm saying, but feeling sorry for yourself gets you nowhere, okay? I think it's okay to recognize, okay, that didn't work out for me the way I wanted it to, but do not approach everything as if it's just not going to work out for you, okay? Thank you, Gemini. Who are we moving into next? Cancer? Let's get into Cancer. Okay, Gemini, so before I tried to pull a message from the Shamanic Oracle and they told me to wait, I pulled a card. This is your message, Stone People, okay? So Stone People says, you have spent many nights staring at stars, feeling the magic of a wooded grove and hearing the whispers of the ancestors in the breeze. Great mystery surrounds stone circles. The stones hold the secrets of all that they have witnessed. Slow your mind to connect with this energy and the tight stone will be put in your path. It might be a tiny pebble, a rock, or a large boulder. Hold the stone that your past is revealed and unanswered questions are coming to light. Breathe in the knowledge that the stone people wish to impart. Be clear about your intentions. Investigate thoroughly before proceeding. Some information you require will be presented unexpectedly. A return to study. You know more than you realize. Be open to esoteric information. Meditate at a sacred stone circle. So what I'm getting here, like I said, I was picking up on a very fast-paced energy with you guys. Like your minds are just going everywhere all at once. Spirit is asking you to ground yourself, connecting with stone people, listening to the messages that your intuition is giving you, okay, not disregarding them, right? Recognizing that you are much more powerful and you have a lot more information at your fingertips than you may realize, that you're able to navigate anything that comes your way, but there is something that's coming your way and it's coming very quickly and unexpectedly, but you can manage it, you can mitigate it, and I see it coming to a slow and optimal close, okay? All right. Now, Cancer. Let's get into you. Can I call you guys Krabby Patties? Since Cancer is the crab. Sorry. Cancer. Sorry, Cancer. I keep saying these things and I keep going back to Gemini. Gemini, look up the song Africa by Toto. I think there was a message in there for you. Gemini, sorry, Cancer. Cancer placements. Okay. I saw a giraffe. I don't know if you guys like giraffes. If yellow or brown is your favorite color. I'm also getting banana. You guys eat a lot of bananas. Interesting. Cancer. What message do we have for my Cancer? What is Cancer's overall energy? You guys feel very calm right now. I feel like your heart space is very open to receive right now. The eye of the storm is what I'm getting. Eye of the storm. That is the middle of a tornado. It's the most calm part, isn't it? I think you guys could have air placements in your chart. What's coming towards Cancers in regards to career, Spirit? What is coming toward Cancer in regards to career? One card, please. What is coming toward Cancers in regards to career? We got the Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands. What's coming towards Cancers in regards to career? Does someone have an interview? Coming towards Cancer in regards to career. Too many cards. What's coming towards Cancer in regards to careers? Oh, sorry. Love and romance. What's coming to Cancer in regards to love, romance, and partnerships? Two of Swords in reverse. And what about spirituality for this week? What is coming towards Cancers in regards to spirituality this week? Cancers expect in regards to spirituality this week. Interesting. Can you clarify this Two of Swords in reverse, please? Cancer's current energy. One. Okay, Cancer, let's get into this reading, shall we? In regards to you all's career, we got the Queen of Wands and we got the Page of Swords. For those of you who are unemployed, I see a really awesome job opportunity coming your way. You guys are going to look very, very good in it. You guys are going to give off the impression that you have something valuable to offer the company, and you are the best candidate for the job, okay? And also, with this Page of Swords here, that you have the potential to grow. Some of you guys could be very young or could have just entered into this field, right? But you have a lot of book knowledge, like you know what you're talking about, and you could be very confident in your ability to get the job that you want or the job that you need. I'm getting heavy on some kind of, why do I want to say a promotion for those who are employed? I think you're being looked over for a promotion or a possible bonus or some kind of additional opportunity that may require you to learn another skill set with this Page of Swords here. For some of you, this is some kind of wish that is like the first step in some sort of wish fulfillment when it comes to your career. For those who are self-employed, you guys could be sending out quite a bit of orders after a moment of stagnancy, or you guys could have more eyes being drawn, attention being drawn to your company here with this Queen of Wands. Anything else? Some kind of goal is being reached for you guys. It's looking really good. It's looking really, really good for you all. You guys could be putting in overtime. Working, ain't ya? You don't have no time to lay up. You just trying to be somebody. What you say? I'm singing it all out of tune, but you guys get it. You guys could, if someone here works a night job, or they could work overnight, or they could be asked to work overnight. Anything else? Congratulations, Cancer. Congratulations. Yeah, okay, moving on. So, in regards to love, romance, partnerships, we have the Two of Swords in reverse, clarified by the Five of Wands, with the Strength card at a stalemate. Okay. So, for you all, I'm feeling like you have come to a decision. Okay, first of all, let's look at this for those who are in a relationship. For those of you who are in a relationship and you and your partner maybe have not been on the best terms, maybe there's a conversation. You guys keep trying to have this conversation, and every time you embark on the conversation, it always ends in a stalemate. You're not able to get anywhere. Both persons are just like, okay, you know what, whatever, forget it. Like, it doesn't even matter. It does, but neither of you are at this point to being able to put certain prides aside to see the other person's point of view. Okay, both of you are very much in a, someone could be coming at you, for those who are involved, with a he said she said kind of rhetoric, and I feel like you guys obviously really care for this union, but it is tiring you out, and in one breath you're ready to say, you know, forget it, and throw your hands up. But at this, in the same way, like, this is someone that you really, really care about. Like, I feel like I see you all almost like you might like go into the bathroom and just like cry like really, really hard into your hands because you don't know like what else to do or what else you can say to like make things better. You just know that you want things to be better, and like you want to be able to trust this person, and you want them to be able to trust you, and you want them to be proud of you, or that could be how they feel towards you, right? Take it as it resonates. I don't know why I'm hearing like Greek or Roman. Someone could have that kind of influence in their family history or something like that. Someone could be, I feel like the younger person is being required to step up. With the Strength at a stalemate, like there is something very like, there's like a need to submit to some kind of conflict. Like, I don't know. For those who are involved, there's a need to work on your conflict resolution skills. Period. That's what I'm getting, is working on your conflict resolution skills, not ignoring problems that are coming up, and being able to really vocalize and in a respectful way talk about the things that are bothering you, because some of these things are coming or stem from a fear of some sort, right? Let's see. What else? There could be a lot of eyes on this connection. Yeah. Yeah, I think you guys might be judging each other too harshly. For those who are single and not involved with anyone at all, I feel like you guys are in this process of working on your confidence. You could be in a place where you are making an active decision to work on your self confidence, to not compare yourself to others. I think that's something that's very important that I'm getting, is you're working on not comparing yourself to others, not being bitter when it comes to looking at other people's relationships and your lack of relationship, right? I feel like there's people who are coming your way, but I don't think they necessarily match what you need. Like, they aren't giving what they need to give. Like, I don't know how, like, for some, I'm hearing that the people who could be approaching you look very dingy, or like, what do they call them? Hobosexuals, like people who are just looking for like a come up or a place to stay. And so you're having to like weed through people, but you're able to see through the bullshit. Like, that's something that with you, Cancer, you're very quickly able to like see through the bullshit and mitigate it and recognize, okay, like, no, I don't want to hear your sob story. I don't really care what you have to say. You know, that really sucks, but I don't think I can do anything for you with that strength here. What I'm seeing fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm also seeing Leo once again with the strength card. And we have quite a bit in the minor arcana of air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay. Lastly, in regards to what's spiritually happening for you this week, we have the Ten of Swords and we have the Four of Cups. So Spirit may be asking you to tap into your inner wounds that keep you from integrating with society, that keep you seeing things instead of like focusing on the here and the now and what's the word that I'm looking for? Watering the garden that you have. Trying not to look at things from the grass is greener on the other side, right? The grass is greener where you water it, where you nurture it. I think you guys are coming out of this state of self-pity, or Spirit is trying to draw you out of that state. They're trying to show you all of the ways that your interactions in the past have led you to feel like you must become this shell of a person that you once were. And there is an enlightenment that's coming, and it's coming slowly, but I think you guys are about to enter into this dark night of the soul energy with this sun setting on the Ten of Swords. I think you guys are really about to get to know who you are under everything else. Okay. Right now, you guys are in this kind of defensive energy, guarding yourself, preparing yourself for the worst, trusting your intuition, but at the same time, like being ready to fight for your truth and what you believe in. And the energy that you need to, embark on is that you don't know everything and you don't know what the future holds. With this Fool card, it's about new beginnings, going into things with a naive and youthful perspective and recognizing that some rewards are worth the risk, okay? Recognizing that not everything is out to get you, but by trying to avoid the good things that are coming and by scrutinizing the good things that are coming, you are falling into self-sabotaging behaviors that could end up with you shooting yourself in the foot or creating that same reality that you're trying to escape from. Okay, so what's important is to be mindful, be wary of smoke signals that your spirit guides, our ancestors, our angels are trying to send you, and to heed them. Okay, to not be so cautious that you end up trapping yourself into the same thing that you're trying to escape. Anything else, Spirit? Something about pizza. Pizza in your stomach. It's not, if you guys have been eating a lot of pizza, a lot of cheese, a lot of dairy, there's a need to hold back. It's constipating you. But also, sorry not to put your business out there, you could be feeling more constipated, but that is translating into your spiritual and emotional well-being as well. Not being able to communicate as effectively as you want to, feeling emotionally constipated, like things aren't moving in as quickly or as easily as you'd like them to. Okay, Cancer, thank you so much. Should I stop it or should I do Leo? Let's go ahead and let's go into Leo and then I'll stop it, okay? So, hello, Leos, my lovely lions and lionesses. Okay, before we get into this reading, are y'all nauseous? Because I got so much nausea when I was tapping into your energy. Like as soon as I pressed the record button, it just hit. Someone pregnant? I think you might be becoming pregnant. Someone might be becoming pregnant or experiencing morning sickness at the time of watching this or reading this. Interesting. Leo, I also picked up on some very interesting imagery. So first of all, I got the smarts. Ooh, I'm getting lightheaded too. Please be sure that you guys are drinking enough water. If you're anemic, having enough iron, taking your iron supplements. I know I'm anemic, so I struggle with that. Eating your red meats if you're not vegan or vegetarian, okay, or finding healthy substitutes, okay. Leo placements. I saw the Smurfs. I didn't see any Smurfs. I saw like a Smurf mushroom house. I don't know much about the Smurfs. I know they're little and they're blue. Isn't there only one female Smurf? So that could be important. I also saw the Cheshire Cat, and I haven't seen Alice in Wonderland in a very, very long time, so I cannot tell you what that means, but I think you guys should look into the Cheshire Cat or like watch a clip of the Cheshire Cat, because there's something, someone is smiling in your face, but they're not telling the whole truth, okay? Someone is smiling in your face, but they're not telling you the whole truth, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, Medium Coli, whatever calls to you, if you're in tune with Leos. What message do we have for Leo spirit? There is a hurricane. You guys could live where hurricanes happen a lot. A hurricane could be incoming. This is such a weird message. What do you want Leos to know? We got the Lovers for what do you want Leos to know before I even pulled anything out. So there's some kind of integration happening in place. This could be a divine soulmate, a divine partner. This could be an integration of self, okay? So what's coming towards Leo in regards to, they want me to switch it up for you guys. So in regards to career, what's coming towards Leo? One card, please, Spirit, in regards to career. I feel like you're being admired in your career. Whatever you're doing, it's coming towards Leo in regards to career. These cards kind of like want to pop out, but they're not sure if they want to let certain things be known. In regards to love and romance, Spirit, what's coming towards Leo? In regards to love, romance, and partnerships, what can Leo expect this week? What's coming towards Leo? Goodness. Two of Cups wanted to pop out, but I wasn't sure. Someone could be trying to make an offer, especially with that falling under the Lovers. What's coming in regards to Leo? Relationships. Interesting. Spirituality is coming in for Leo in regards to spirituality. This is the same card Aries got, I believe.